Next is Janice. You might know her as Eddie's wife. Janice Hibbard is also, she's more than that. She's theater goddess all over the city. I love watching her and everything she's in, which is a lot, so just look forward to. Oh, Monday, she told me. Monday she's going to be at Indie Actors Playground at Indy Reads, reading a play she has yet to know what it even is. So that should be fun. So everybody, Janice Hibbard.
Hi, friends.
Hello.
Hi. All right, I'll move this out of the way. Okay, so my story, I'm going to just dive right in because the clock is ticking. So my story is a true story, and it is actually the story of the most embarrassed I've ever been in my entire life. Embarrassed is not even the right word, like mortified, horrified, crawl into a hole and die moment, pretty much. So it has to deal with something that we all do every day, sometimes a couple times a day. It's something completely natural, and it's weird because it's something that our body just does without us even worrying about it, yet there's such a stigma and taboo about it, we're not supposed to talk about it, but I want to talk about it. So we're going to talk about poop today. Yeah. Like shit, scat, poop, turds, whatever you call it, we're going to talk about it. So it's something super, super important that everybody does. Everybody poops. Everybody poops. There's no mystery. There's no man behind the curtain. Everybody poops. Everyone in this room at one point in their lives has shit their pants. You have. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but you have. When we were tiny, tiny humans, we shit our pants. It took another human to clean us up, put new pants on us, so that in an hour later, we just shit our pants again. Everybody in this room had to be taught how not to shit your pants. It is our first act of self-control. Rule number 1, don't shit your pants. Just don't. So that's like the first thing that we have control over as humans, is don't shit your pants. It's easier said than done. So our poop is so important, and we make jokes about it, and we call it cute names. But in reality, it is like a major window into the health of our body. It would be awesome if we had invisible bodies. It'd be creepy, but it'd be awesome, because we could see what's going on in there. We could diagnose things with like 5 seconds of seeing that. We could diagnose Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, IBS, gallbladder disease, everything. I talk about poop a lot. I'm not embarrassed about it anymore. You can't really be embarrassed when you have to do things like a self-administered at-home poop test that your doctor sends you home with. And that's just a cute name for, here's a brown paper bag with a plastic basin that you're going to put in your toilet, you're going to poop into it, then you're going to put these gloves on, take this little wooden stir stick that, hope to God, doesn't break. You're going to dig around in different parts of your poop, put those different parts in these little plastic vials with your name and all your information on it, social security number, everything, put it in these vials, drive it to the lab, where they then put it into a nice little refrigerator before they can test your poop. That's not even the most embarrassing part. So when you have something like going on in your stomach, whether it's, an intestinal flare-up, gas, whatever, you can't be embarrassed. And we get embarrassed so easily when it comes to this stuff. Everybody poops. It's not a big deal. So my most embarrassing moment takes place one day. I wake up and something's happening inside. I don't know what it is. It could be the flu. It could be food poisoning. It could have just been an intestinal flare-up, which happens. You wake up and all of a sudden your shit's all out of whack. There's nothing you can do about it. So for hours I am in the bathroom pooping, because everybody poops. And I like to look at my poop, because our poop tells us really important things. Are we hydrated enough? Are we getting enough vitamins? Are we having an absorption issue? Are we not pooping? Because that's a red flag too. So it tells us all these really important things. What's the texture of our poop? Does it float? Did it sink? Is it one piece? Is it multiple pieces? Is it not even solid? Is it just water coming out your butt? These are so important. And if we just look in the toilet and hi poops, just give a little wave and take stock of what's going on in there, it can tell us a lot, right? So on this day in particular, we had someone somewhere really important to be. Now I can't remember what it was, but it was like funeral important, like we have to be there. And it was a drive from our house on the far east side all the way up to Carmel, which is really far when you have explosive diarrhea like every 5 seconds. So I take as much liquid Imodium, ginger ale, ginger tea, saltine crackers, Tums, everything, right? So I can just walk out the door. I get to the car, about to leave. You know what? There's just always that one more time. You just always have to go one more time. And you just pray that that's it, that that's done. How can there be anything left in there? How, does it restock and you're not even noticing? How can there be something in there still, in my body? So, go in one more time, come back out, think it's fine. We leave. Big mistake. We get about a mile from our house, and I start to feel this feeling, and I feel things cramping and getting that weird vibrating cramping where it's oh no. I look to my husband and I say, maybe I think I have to poop. And he says, oh, I can just turn around, I can go back home. Dude, I don't think I can make it home. So, game time decision. We're coming over this hill on 56th Street, and I see it. I see the letters B, P, gas station. Yes, that is where I need to be right now. Turn. I don't care if the light is green, just turn. So turn to the gas station, get out of the car, run in there, go to the bathroom, knock on the door, jiggle the handle, because even though it's chaos and emergency, we still have manners. I hear inside a little voice, someone's in here. Of course someone's in there. Of course. Game just seconds away from disaster pants. Of course someone's in there. So I wait a good 30 seconds and my posture starts to turn into something resembling more like this. Just jiggle the handle, knock on the door. God, let me in, woman. And I hear, I'll be out in a minute. Bitch, I don't have a minute. I have 3 options. I can, 1, just stand here and shit my pants and cry. Number 2, see what I did there? Number 2, I can just bang on this door and jiggle this handle until whoever's in there lets me in. I just barrel past her and I just kick the door in, right? And just beeline for the toilet. So, option 3, use the men's room. If you're a woman, this sometimes is an option, but you're like, it's a gas station bathroom, it's a men's room. I don't even care at this point what kind of shape. There could be pee on the ceiling, I don't care. So, knock on the door, jiggle the handle because manners. No one responds. Open the door a little peek, just, because voyeurs, I don't know. So you open the door, no one's in there, run in, lock the door. The coat and the purse don't even come off. Just pants down on the toilet, devastation. Now, I think talking about this stuff is hilarious. I see a couple of you getting very uncomfortable. And it's okay. It's okay. Because why? Because everybody poops. And this was devastating, crying, shaking, sweat, oh my God, I'm dying. Meanwhile, my poor husband's just sitting in the car outside the parking lot, just we gotta get to Carmel. So, after I'm done, the cramping has stopped. The feeling of glass moving through, pain through the intestines gone. Stomach feels good. Nausea has lifted. The sweat started to dry. Hands are a little more steady. So, take some toilet paper. I clean myself up. Pull my pants up. I'm good. That was the last of it. You just know. Sometimes you just know when it's done. I'm feeling good. Feeling great. Turn around. I go to flush the toilet, and I see a sign taped to the wall. It's about this big. It's about a Post-it. And it says, "Toilet broken, please do not use." Fear is a really funny thing. All of a sudden the nausea came back, the sweat was pouring off. What the hell do I do? So all of a sudden I become an engineer, and I take the back off, and I'm jiggling the handle, and there's a ball in the thing in the pool, and if I can get water from the sink, I'm looking for a bucket. And all of a sudden I'm like, this, I don't know, stop, Janice, what are you doing? So I take a deep breath, and I think about what I'm gonna do. Husband's sitting in the car still. So I take a deep breath, pull myself together. I open the door a little bit, just making sure nobody's waiting in line. And I do what any rational, mature adult would do. I turn the light off, save that energy. I open the door, and I fucking run to the car as fast as I can. Now, I'm not built for speed, but I ran as fast as I could. Get to the car, I just fly out of the gas station. I could have been a shoplifter, they don't know. Fly out of the gas station, get to the car, open the door, flop in the car as I'm putting my seatbelt on. Go, go, go! And I was like, oh my God, just drive! Like we're in Fast and Furious. Once we're in the car, I tell him the whole story. We can never go to that gas station again. And at that moment, it wasn't that moment, it was like the next day, because it was mortifying. But after the fact, and I told the story out loud, and I was in this moment of crying and laughing because I was crying and crying because I was laughing so hard, just this mix of emotions, I realized, everybody's been there. Everybody's had that finish line situation. Everybody's had tummy problems. Everybody shit their pants, right? Everybody poops. We've all shit our pants from little tiny babies. So what is everybody embarrassed about? Nothing. Nothing at all. So the next time you worry, is there gonna be a bathroom there? Is it one stall? Is it two? Is it next to the kitchen? What if I have to? It's okay. I'm telling you, just say, Janice said it's okay. I'm pooping here because she said it's okay. Next time you go in the bathroom and you poop, and the things that we put in our mouth go through our body and they come back out, and, oh hey, corn, what's going on? Just wait, just check it out, because there is so much knowledge, and there are websites. Actually, prevention.com has a great little infographic of your poop and what it should look like, and I'm telling you, it is the key to healthy living, just looking at your poop, because everybody poops, man, and poop saves lives. Thank you guys so much for listening.